Hello, good day. So me and my partner Refanzel Aguila will be discussing about the Philippine literature, which is Sa Pula, Sa Puti by Francisco Soc Rodrigo. So I have here 4 ideas or questions that we need to answer. The first two part, I will be the one who will discuss it about the plot analysis, and I will be identifying or tackling if is it about culture, history, society, or differences among different group of people. And the latter part will be discussed by Ate Refanzel. The first one of the plot analysis is the exposition. In the exposition, one morning, Kulas greeted his wife a pleasant morning, but Siling answered dryly. She was jealous and envious about Kulas fighting cocks, for they were the first thought of Kulas every morning. Kulas, a great cockfighter, always had an argument with his wife Siling regarding on his cockfighting vices. But Kulas always said that the money would be doubled if he wins by luck. So the next one is the rising action. Castor taught Kulas some techniques how to win a fight in a way of cheating when Siling was out in the market. So the next one is the climax. Kulas went to the fight and bet, but this time he staked at his opponent's cock. Here in climax, Kulas went to the cockfight with his rooster, but knowing that Siling, his wife, bet against him, he has to choose whether to win and have fame and fortune, or to lose but let her wife win the bet and the money. So the next one is the falling action. Kulas was disappointed after the fight because his cock won. So Kulas was disappointed because he bet on his opponent's cock. But unfortunately, his own cock won. That's why he lost again on the bet. So in the end, or in the resolution, Siling cooked in broth the 3 cocks of Kulas and made adobo with the other 3. So after that, Kulas already stopped playing cockfighting. So the next one that I'll be discussing is what sabong is all about. So sabong is also known as cockfighting, and while many people see it as abuse to animals or chickens, it is a tradition in the Philippines that dates back over 3,000 years ago. The sport is essentially putting 2 cocks in a pin and betting on what cock will come out of the fight victorious. The next one is sabong is more than just entertainment. The sport is considered a very important culture to the Philippines people. So in all Philippine cities, Philippine provinces, towns, and practically every barangay, cockfighting derbies and hack fights rule. It has grown to a 50 billion industry involving an estimated 10 million stakeholders. And most of the time, people in the Philippines make cockfighting or sabong as a hobby, sporting event, and a gambling instance. So the latter part, which is the theme about the human psyche or identity, will be discussing by Ate Refanzel Aguila.
The story illustrates human psyche. Well, human psyche is the totality of the human mind that help us navigate through life. Well, Kulas shows human psyche or human behavior when he cheated by placing a pin into the foot of his rooster and placed the bet to his opponent's rooster, hoping he will win. And in real life, we as humans tend to cheat and do unnecessary things just to benefit ourselves. It's normal for us to commit mistakes even though sometimes we are not aware of the consequences it might be. So, the theme of the story is first, deception. Deception because Kulas always believed on his dreams as premonition. He always believes that it will happen suddenly. He wants to prove that his dreams are true even if it's not. He dreamed about a snake that called itself into a figure 8 and tells Siling that it is a good premonition that he will win in the cockfight. Next is the obsession. Obsession in attaining wealth by means of illegal condition. Kulas is addicted to cockfighting. He will do whatever it takes just to bet on the cockfight. Even though it is unlawful, he still continues to do it over and over again. for the desire of winning money. In addition to that, because Kulas faced more attention on his rooster, her relationship with her wife gets cold.